If you plan to use Respondus Monitor and Lockdown Browser, you need to let your students know what's going on. And is in one of my weekly assignments, I actually have some information on the software that we are using. In this case, it's Respondus Monitor. And you can see here in week 2, I actually have an assignment that they need to complete by a particular due date. And this is worth a few points. I'm just going to scroll through here so you can see what I have. I do have a little intro to Respondus Monitor, what it is, why am I using it. You need to have a webcam. Most laptops already have a webcam, but if they have a PC, they would need to have a webcam or buy a webcam, and I provide links to some sample webcams that are $20 and also some system requirements. This will not work on a mobile device, so you must have a PC or a Mac. If you go to the next item that I have here, I also have a privacy statement. Yes, while the students are taking the exam, it's going to be recorded. They need to be assured that this recording is only going to be viewed by the instructor and it's only for course integrity purposes. And it will not in any way be shared. And that's kind of like what this privacy statement is indicating. It will not be copied or transmitted, just to reassure the students that this is a private video. I also have some additional information for students on what is Lockdown Browser and what do they need to expect when they're downloading the software. And this first link is probably a good link. It talks about it, and it actually gives a little video on why we're using Lockdown Browser and so on. And I have some other links. There's actually a PDF guide, and this is another good video that's done by an instructor, actually showing a student's perspective of using Lockdown Browser and the things they need to go through. So all these videos are available to their students. I also mentioned that they need Flash. Google Chrome has Flash sort of built into it. And just some tips what to do before they install Lockdown Browser. It is best to have all your communication software closed. For an example, Skype or email or other things. And I also have some screenshots of what to expect when you actually download the software, what you might see. Depending on your browser, you may need to do different things. But most people should know already how to download software, install that software on their computer, but this just gives you a couple little screenshots to get you going. And then there's actually a sample quiz. Now, this is in my course, I let this be worth 3 points. And one of the things that's good about this sample quiz for my purposes is kind of like a little survey. So they just complete it, they'll get 3 points. But it has to be a quiz because it's using Respondus Lockdown Browser. And this quiz is to help me gather data on how the students are doing installing the software. And here are some of the questions that I have in this sort of survey quiz. I just have 5 questions, and each one's worth 0.6 points, a total of 3.0 points. And just what kind of computer they're using. Was it difficult for them to download the software? How was it showing your photo ID? And once they got started taking the test, did it kind of interfere with their concentration on the test? And just any other thoughts they might have on the pros and cons of using this type of software. This data will be useful to us as a university to see how this software is being used and should we continue using it, and if we do, what do we need to do to make it work better and to help our students better understand why this is being used. So in summary, you want the students to take a sample test or a quiz or a quiz survey like what I did before the actual tests. And this will help relieve any tension they might have, and also give you a chance to get any of the bugs worked out if any problems arise. And also we need to include some sort of privacy statement to reassure the students that these videos are only used for a particular reason.